Hey, everybody, this is Troy Alexander, Inspiration with Troy Alexander. Listen, even with the technical difficulties that go on, we still move forward. I'm telling you right now, don't ever give up on your dream. Listen, it took for a moment to come on, Alexandria, but we did it. I'm telling you, everybody, again, Inspiration with Troy Alexander, Facebook Live here tonight. We are excited. We have an amazing guest, but before I get there, again, our mission is to encourage you to never give up on your dream. Our motto is dream, take that step and walk with purpose into your destiny. I'm excited tonight. Listen, stay connected with us. We're on Facebook, Troy Alexander, Instagram at Pick by Design. I love taking photos at Pick by Design. We're even on YouTube, Inspiration with Troy Alexander. And guess what? We also have our nonprofit, calltoinspire.org, calltoinspire.org. Stay connected. Listen, I'm so excited to announce our book of poetry to inspire you to never give up on your dream. It's called Poems, Inspiring Dreams, Purpose, and Destiny. You can get it on Amazon.com. It is pinned to our Facebook page. And also the link is also on our website, calltoinspire.org. Tonight, we have a phenomenal guest that I'm so excited to share with you and to share with the world. Listen, she is the International United Miss 2021-2022. Listen, her personal platform is called Jacob's Journey. My goodness, about anti-bullying. She has spoken to over 500 children about her platform. Listen, she's an aspiring lawyer, sports agent, or sports contract attorney. I'm telling you, get ready, world. She's coming. She has modeled as well for McDougal, my goodness, Jovani, Vera, Wang, yes, for New York Fashion Week. And we're going to talk about that also. She loves volunteering and mentoring young women, especially pageant girls. And guess what, y'all? She has graduated with a double major in political science and communication. And was also the assistant sports director for the University of Connecticut Television, UCONN. Welcome, Alexandria Palmer. Thank you, Alexandria. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, Mike, listen, thank you so much for being with us on this evening. We so appreciate you. And just thank you for all of who you are, being such an inspiration. And listen, I got to ask, listen, you just came back from Florida. My goodness.
Yeah.
With the other International United Miss Queens, how was that experience?
Yes, it was our first royalty trip where we got to go to Orlando, Florida. We stayed in a mansion. It was really an amazing experience. All of us were all together for the first time. I got to bond with my sister queens and the moms. We did a full day of photo shoots. We went to Magic Kingdom. It overall was just amazing. And I'm sad that it's over, but it's our first royalty trip out of 5. And it still shocks me that I won the international title. And I'm so thankful and grateful. And I'm so excited for the year ahead after this weekend.
Oh, wonderful. We're so proud of you. And listen, you are deserving. You are truly deserving of every acknowledgement, because you truly are such an inspiration. And listen, I got to ask, when I read your bio, right, and it was so fitting. You talked about how you have this quote that you love from Herb Brooks,
yes,
right, the 1980 gold medal Olympic hockey coach. And he says that great moments are born from great opportunities. When you were planning for IUM this past July, truthfully, what was your expectation? Because some people said, well, if I make it to the top 5, I'm happy, or the top 10. What was your true expectation?
My goal was to make it to the top 5. I know that everyone's goal is that they want to walk away with a crown, but for me, I like to set small goals for me, and I feel accomplished when I do accomplish them. I wanted to make the top 5 because I've been competing in pageants since 9, and recently I haven't made the top 5 in pageants. And this was a goal that I wanted to set for myself. And then walking away with the international title was a dream come true, cherry on top. It was just unbelievable. I'm still speechless about it. I still can't believe I get to say I'm the international title. It's starting to sink in, but every day I'm truly just so grateful for this opportunity.
Alexandra, are you telling me that you've been in pageantry since the age of 9 and that you have not been in the top 5?
I have been in the top 5 a few times, but the past few years I haven't been in the top 5. So When I was younger, I used to make the top 5, and then it was kind of hard when I got older, and then I wasn't reaching that goal. It was always, I questioned myself. I wondering what I was doing wrong, why I wasn't reaching that point. So I wanted to set that goal of top 5 this past year, and I accomplished that, and then walked away with the international title.
You did. Oh my! What was that moment like for you? Because listen, I was there. I wasn't in the room, right? I was on the outside of the room watching it, but I could hear it, live. But I was watching it on my phone. What was that moment like? Because I was nervous, right? So I'm like, what was that moment like? And then the feeling when you knew that you had won.
My heart was definitely racing when it came down to the final 2. And of course, they played that music, the heartbeat music that made everything a little bit more intense. And you can see in my crowning moment that I was waiting, holding hands, and I even peeked around to the MC, Chris Ann, our director, to see who she was going to mouth, because I was like, come on, come on. But at that moment, I blacked out. I don't remember much of it, but I remember jumping up and down. I was crying, all the emotions. I was looking for my mom in the audience because she has been my biggest supporter, has helped me through it all. And I was just so excited. I kept thanking the judges. I didn't know what to do with my hands during the crowning reaction. And then I remember seeing the crown and sash coming towards me, and I started jumping up and down again. And I said, I can't believe this is really happening. I worked so hard for this, and I'm just so grateful and blessed.
Wow. Well, I can only imagine what that's like. But when I heard your name, I was like, what? Because again, we had touch base before the pageant, and I was like so excited for you. Just such a wonderful achievement and accomplishment, and just a beautiful spirit that you have. I gotta ask you, coming up to IUM, like what is your preparation like? Because I hear some people say, well, I have a pageant coach, I don't have a pageant coach, I practice every day, so many hours. What is your preparation? What has been your preparation, approach? Like, do you have a coach? Did you practice every day, every weekend? What was that process like?
I do have pageant coaches. I did a lot of interview prep. I knew that with IUM, the interview is 3 minutes long with each judge, which is a very long time. I absolutely love it because I'm able to speak with the judges, talk about what I want to accomplish in the year if I'm crowned, what I've already accomplished. So I practice. I'm someone who loves to practice interview as much as possible. I would have my mom ask me questions. I'd practice when I'm driving back from work. But mainly I practice interview. I love doing modeling on stage. I practice a little bit my routine, but I usually go up there and wing it. Just in the moment, I feel so confident. And sometimes I feel like I do better when I do wing it rather than when I have a routine set in place. But this year, more than ever, I went into there my true self. Other pageants I competed in, I always felt like I had to be a mold of what they wanted me to be. I went into IUM and was truly myself. I was my goofy, funny, outgoing, self. And I just truly, when I went to IUM, felt myself. I didn't be someone that I wasn't. And I felt calm. For the one time going into a pageant, I was calm. Usually I get very nervous, but I knew that it was in God's plan. And I just really felt calm within myself and knew that if it's meant to be, it's be.
Wow. Alexandria, listen, I think you must have read my mind, because my next question to you was, do you go in with the mindset of trying to figure out what the judges might be looking for, or do you present your authentic self? And you just said it, right? What was the transition? Because you said that this was different, right? This was different for you. What do you think caused that transition to just say, you know what, I'm just going to be me?
I think that it was so many years of me trying to fit that mold, and it really wasn't working. And I didn't like to sometimes fit the mold and not pretend to be someone that I wasn't, but say things or do things that I felt like the pageant would want me to do. It's not totally necessarily being someone that I wasn't, but I felt like I had to fit that mold. I compared myself to other girls. I would look at my competition, and I had to realize that the biggest competition is myself, and that even if I don't walk away with the crown and banner, I'm still growing as a person. I'm taking away so many memories and experiences that I will have for the rest of my life. And I also think that IUM is truly an unbelievable pageant where I felt at home, that I felt that I could truly be myself and that I would be accepted and embraced. And I think that IUM was what really broke me out of my shell and said that we want each individual to be their true self.
Wonderful. Wow, so powerful. Listen, that is amazing and so powerful. Again, just because what you just said, Alexandria, is going to inspire and encourage so many that are able to see this video, because so many try to go in to present like what they think the judges want as opposed to who they are. So thank you so much for just being authentic. Thank you so much. That's powerful. I got to ask you, if you were a judge and you were writing the evaluation of you, of Alexandria, what would you want the judges to see in you as you walked across the stage, as you present? What would you write about you?
I would write that this girl is extremely confident. When I go out on stage, I am so confident. I'm so happy in that moment. I'm smiling so hard, my cheeks hurt. But also that it comes across that I'm a genuine girl, that I'm genuine with whatever I post on social media and what I say. I want to come across that I'm someone who has been a volunteer my entire life, because volunteering is so important to me and something instilled in me. And I really wanted the judges to know, and I think that it did come across, that I was ready for the job. I prepared for it. I know what it takes to be an international title holder, and I was ready to take on that job.
Yes. Yes, so proud of you. I'm telling you, everybody, if you don't know Alexandria, please get to know her, because she is phenomenal and amazing. And so I don't know what, but there was something that I knew that I saw in you, Alexandria, before IUM in July. And you know, that's why I contacted you and touched base, right? But there was something about you that I knew, and because I can see it, right? I can see this, and not that it's not with everyone, but everyone has a different gift, and sometimes it's for different times. But all I knew is there was something special about this moment for you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. I want to talk about your personal platform, about Jacob's journey. It was so inspiring to me, so emotional. Tell me about Jacob's journey.
Jacob is my younger brother, and he went through severe bullying that led him to have suicidal ideations, and it was extremely difficult. My brother was strong enough to tell my family what was going on, to get the help he needed. And not only did it affect him severely, it affected my entire family. I remember that I was at college, and when all this was happening, I tried to come home as much as I possibly could. But just seeing what my brother went through, it made me realize that there are so many children out there that are going through the same situation, that they don't know who to talk to. They don't have the outlets for people to talk to. So I created Jacob's Journey because I wanted to share my brother's story, because telling a story about a firsthand example really resonates with children, because they really see that there's someone that went through the same thing that they're going through, told someone, got the help they needed, and overcame it. So that's why I created Jacob's Journey. And I go into schools where I tell my brother's story, I give the resources, and really just talk about why bullying is so bad and what we can do to change this and how bullying can affect someone.
Wow, wow, so powerful. How's your brother doing now?
My brother still deals with some of the effects from it, but he has come such a long way. He's in college now. He's at the University of New Hampshire, and I'm so proud of him. We are super close. We're like this. My brother's my everything, but I'm very proud of how far he's come, how he's overcome it.
Wonderful. We're so proud of you, Jacob. We're so proud of you. Keep on doing what you're doing. So proud of you, Jacob. But thank you so much for just sharing his story and how you go to schools and you've spoken to like over 500 youth about this topic and issue. And we have to make a change, right? We have to make a change in this area. So, but thank you. I wanted to, I read you were developing a website or wanted to create a platform. Where are we? Like, you've been so busy. So I'm wondering, have you had a chance to kind of get that off the ground? Like, where is that now?
I'm still working on it currently, but basically what the website is, so many people use social media and the internet, and I wanted it to be an outlet for people. If there's someone that needs to speak with someone, that they can write in, but it also gives all the resources, tell my brother's story, other stories about bullying, but mainly gives the resources for children or other people that are going through bullying, because people don't know where to look. And this website will be an outlet and just give all the information that's needed. And if I'm able to save one child's life, then it's worth it to me.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm telling you, Alexandria, even by your answers this evening, you are saving lives. You are giving hope to others, letting them know not to give up. And thank you for being there for your brother and your family as well, being there for your brother. So thank you so much. And again, go Jacob, go Jacob.
Yes.
So we're excited. Listen, I understand you have this love of mentoring. Oh my goodness, young girls, especially those in pageantry. And I want to ask you, like, do you have, like, if someone wants you to mentor their daughter, like, have you ever thought about like just doing it like on a formal basis? Because I know you did it, but like, are you able to do that now? Like if somebody has their daughters, like, I would love for Alexandria to mentor her. Like, do you even have the time?
Oh, yes, I definitely have the time. I'm someone who at a young age loved to be involved with as much as possible. So I learned the skill of time management at a young age. And so I would be able to do that, and especially mentoring someone. That is so important. And being able to mentor someone, they could be going through something. I want to be able to impact as many lives, like as a title holder. Every person I meet, I want to be able to impact them in a positive way.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And then I saw this story, Alexandria, about this young lady who you met, this young girl who you mentored, and it was in pageantry, and then she started to, I think she wrote a book, right? Or she's in the process of writing a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the book is about her journey into pageantry.
Yes, I was watching a pageant online. I watch it every single year. And I saw something within this girl. She was young, and I saw that specialness in her. And I knew that she was going to be something so accomplished. And she didn't win the pageant. So I wanted to reach out to her and her mom and told her to never give up, because I truly saw something special in her, and that sometimes that pageantry doesn't go the right way, but your time will come. And it was because of me that she's kept competing. And that next year she actually won her state title. And I still keep in contact with them today. They were watching me online when I won my international title. And she did write her book, and I wrote the foreword to her book talking about why pageantry is so important for young girls. And it was about, I think, 14 different young pageant girls that wrote why pageantry is so important and why they love it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You're gonna have to definitely, after the show, unless you know now, but make sure you send me the link.
Yes, I
book.
will.
Yes, that's phenomenal. Wait. I did not read in your bio, Alexandria, that you are like a co-author. That you are like no, but that is so wonderful. And that is something that she will never forget, having you in her life. And that is so amazing. So thank you for that, for doing that, and just continuing to be a wonderful inspiration to so many. I wanted to ask you, I saw in your bio where you said that you want everyone to come in contact with you to feel valued. So I wanted to ask you, why is it important that a person feels valued, and why do you feel that you want to impart that unto them?
I think it's important as a title holder to every person that you come across to feel valued. Already, pageantry gets a negative outlook, and I want to be the one that helps change that. Every person I come across, I don't know what they're going through, what their struggles are, but if I make them feel happy, if I make them feel valued, they're going to remember that. I'm such a positive person, and I know that the positivity that I have gotten from others and how it's impacted my life, and I want to be able to do that the same way to others. And by making someone feel valued, they will walk away at the end of the day feeling positive, and they could be going through something that me being positive to them and making them feel valued can really change their life. And I always say that small acts of kindness go a long way. And that's what I want to do, is every person that I come in contact, make them feel valued.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, again, I could applaud probably all night long, right? But just so proud of you and all that you're doing. Have you always felt valued?
I would love to say that I've always felt valued, but I have dealt with it just like everyone else has. I have doubted myself. I've been self-conscious of myself. And it comes in waves sometimes. Before, a few years ago, I was not feeling valued. I was thinking about not competing in pageantry. Just, I was not in the right mindset. So I think it happens to everyone. And I wish I could sit here and say, oh, that I have always felt valued. But in reality, I haven't at times.
Wow. Wow. And can you recall what it was that helped you to sort of come out of that place? Because you said you weren't going to compete, like you thought about it, not going on with Pat. What was it, if you can recall, that inspired you to take that next step?
I remember, I think it was one night where I sat the whole night watching old pageant videos and looking at old pictures. And I knew that this was something that I loved and never wanted to give up on. I'm someone who is tenacious. So every time that I was told no, I wanted to come back and get better. And yes, I came to a part where I wasn't sure if I wanted to compete in pageants, but watching those videos and seeing those pictures, I just remembered what pageantry meant to me and how it's made me grow as a person. And I knew that even if I was told no a million times, that I would keep going and going, because pageantry is something that I love. And like I said, I'm a tenacious person. I'm gonna keep going.
Well, I'm so happy and glad you kept going. My goodness. And to actually witness it, I mean, it was an honor. Of course, I wasn't in the room, right? But I was there. And but just to be a part and to see you, it's just so, and your family, just so, it was just an honor to meet your family, and it was just amazing, and they're amazing as well. And so just so proud of you again.
Thank you. I truly believe in timing. I never would have thought that, oh, if it's your time, it's your time. But I definitely felt it this year. I had little signs, even when I was at the pageant, that I thought were really weird. But I had those little signs that I've heard other title holders talk about, that during that week, they have these signs, and that when it's your time, it's your time. And it ended up being my time. And I look back now, and I couldn't have imagined winning those other pageants that I competed in. I truly feel like it was my time, and it was meant to be.
Yes, it was. It was. And without sharing any any thing that you shouldn't share, are you able to share like one thing that kind of gave you some kind of, but don't go into something that you can't, but was there anything that you feel that you can share that kind of gave you know what, I got a good feeling about this one?
Well, the whole weekend I had these little signs throughout the whole weekend. There was one where all I want to do is walk to a song by Neo. All I wanted to do. And all the other age groups, they were walking through to another song, and they were doing the same songs in the beginning. So I was like, okay, I'm Connecticut. I saw what my sister queens walked to. I was like, this is what I'm probably going to walk to. But for some reason, they changed the song, and it was a song by Neo. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I was just like over the moon excited. But I really felt so confident after interview. I felt like I was in control of the interview room. I got across everything that I wanted to with each judge. I went in there with the 3 points I wanted to talk about, and I came out of that interview room, and it was the best interview of my life. I was truly myself. I got everything across. And when I walked out of that interview room, I started dancing. There's a video of me dancing in my hotel room too, because I was just so excited and felt so confident and good on how that interview went, and wouldn't have changed a thing.
Wow, amazing. I am so proud of you. And so I again, there are truly no words that can express how happy I am for you, Alexandria.
Oh, thank you.
Really just amazing. And just can't wait to see what's next for you. Oh my goodness. Listen, I want to take one step back, if I could, going back to your college days. And I got to ask you, how did you become assistant sports director of UCONN Television? I mean, listen, everybody, UConn is like one of the mecca of sports in the world, not just the United States, but in the. So how did you become the assistant sports director for UCONN Television?
I am a huge sports fan. I'm a sports enthusiast. Since I was young, I've been a sports fan. And I knew in the future I wanted to do something with sports. I was leaning between sports communication and sports law, but I really fell in love with sports law. But I still wanted to try something new. I'm someone who loves trying new things. So I joined the TV program, the sports TV program. And because of my hard work, after 1 year, I was awarded assistant sports director, where I got to travel all over the country with the men's and women's basketball team, reporting, going to different sports conferences. And it was truly an amazing experience. I made connections in the sports world that might not be just for communications, that are also for sports law. So even though it might not be the field I wanted to go into, might not be the area that I wanted to go into, I still made those sports connections to become a sports attorney.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me after 1 year, you became the assistant sports director, Alexandria.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's normal or if that's the normal progression that somebody does, but that's amazing. Because I can only imagine that how many people want to be around sports. And you did the basketball, men and women's basketball team, which is like, wow. I mean, so I mean, I just can't imagine what that was like for you to be able to do that, make the contact that you made, and have that experience. I want to ask you, you seem to be so comfortable, both in front of the camera as well as like behind the camera. If someone came to you and said, we want you to be like a sports host, like we want you to host a segment, like, is that something that you would be interested in?
Oh, absolutely. I could never turn that down. Everyone always tells me that I should do sports reporting, but my heart is with sports law. But if given the opportunity to host my own sports show, I would absolutely love to do that. You know, I never know what the world has to offer. I never know what opportunity that I'm going to be given. But if I were given that opportunity, I would take it in a heartbeat.
Wow. Wow. Listen, you might be, I don't know if there's a sports reporter that's also an attorney, but you might be the first. You might be the first agent.
I would love that.
Yes, that's right. Because you're gonna break ceilings, you're gonna break glasses. I've heard people call it, but you're gonna break the mold because you are something special, Alexandria. You are truly. And I want to tell you because I love how you merge like sports and law and so forth. If you could only be an agent or work in one sport, what sport would it be? Would it be football, basketball, baseball, men, women? But let's go with the sports first. What sport would you, if you could only pick one?
It's been changing over the past few years, but right now I would definitely do basketball. I have a love for basketball, college basketball, the NBA. That's my favorite sport. And if you asked me this last year, it'd be hockey. But right now it would be basketball.
Amazing. Amazing. And listen, I did a little research. So that's why I'm saying I can't wait to see your name on ESPN or your name on ABC or your name on NBC or whatever it's going to be. Right. But I did a little research and there is only 28 women out of 713 agents in the NFL Association that are working now. In baseball, there are only 6 women out of 400 agents. And in basketball, there's only 6 out of 375. So I know that Alexandria Palmer, her name's going to be on the list. I have no doubt that your name is going to be on the list. And I can't wait to see you in magazines, on television, everywhere as one of the biggest sports agents, sports attorneys there is. So I'm excited for you and so proud of you and so happy. Did you ever play sports? Because you have this love of sports. So have you played sports, and what sports have you played?
I played soccer ever since I was about 5 years old, all the way up through high school. And then I actually tried a new sport. I tried lacrosse. I actually, with some of my friends, we created the program at our high school, and it is thriving there still today. I tried lacrosse, fell in love with it. It's kind of similar to soccer, the rules, but that was something new I tried. I also managed some teams. I managed the hockey team and football team when I was in high school.
Wait a minute. Wait. So, Alexandria, you're telling me that you helped to kind of start lacrosse at your high school?
Yes, I did.
Now, from what I've seen, lacrosse is like not quite football, but a little bit like that. Like, I mean, you're hitting and right. I mean, you're really. So I'm like, what inspired you to do lacrosse? Like, what was, because they run a lot too. Well, you do soccer so as well, but they run a lot and it's very a physical sport. So what was it about a lacrosse that inspired you so much?
It was a lot of running, which I was used to for soccer, but also I love hockey and I never played it. I was so mad at my parents. They never taught me how to skate so that I could play hockey, but hockey and lacrosse are very, very similar. So I was like, since I can't skate, I'm not going to learn how to skate and be able to play on that level. Yeah, I want to play lacrosse. So that's why I started the program, and it was similar to soccer. I knew I could do the running because I had that experience, but it was so similar to hockey, something new I wanted to try, and I did. Like I said, I'm someone who loves trying new things, so this was just one of the things I tried and absolutely fell in love with. But women's lacrosse, it is not as physical as the men. We don't hit each other with the sticks. It's more it's not as physical, but it still is.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But I love the fact that you're and you manage like you have done almost like every managerial, every administrative, every directorship when it comes to sports. I mean, I'm just in awe of you. Like, when did you find time to do all of this, as well as be the amazing you, as well as pageantry, as well as, I mean, so it's amazing. And get your degree. I mean, it's amazing that you're such an inspiration of never giving up. And to hear your journey thus far, where even at one point you didn't even feel valued to some degree, but then you kind of took a step back and you look back like where you came from. You say, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. And I love that about you. I love that about you. And guess what, everyone? Not only is she going to be this lawyer, not only has she done sports directing, assistant director, not only has, but you're a model who has been in New York Fashion Week. Listen, and you're not just modeling for like anyone just coming out. I mean, these are brand name. How did modeling come about? And what even said that's what you wanted to do?
When I was about 10 years old, I decided to do an acting and modeling competition. It was called Tay. I was not expecting anything, and I actually won the competition. When I was there, was like Madison Pettis was there. There were so many famous people. I was not expecting to win at all. So at that time, I did get manager and agent. So I made that connection. I haven't done acting as much anymore. I really found a passion for modeling, and I was able to model for Vera Wang or Jovani and Duggal. And I'm actually going to New York Fashion Week on Saturday to model for Wowwear, which I'm really excited about.
So proud of you. I cannot. I'm saying, is there anything that Alexandria cannot do? I mean, you're a supermodel. You're going to be an agent. I mean, you're again this queen. IUM queen. Yes, national queen. I mean, you have so many titles and have done so much. I'm just wondering, like, what would you say if someone wanted to be like you? What would you say are the main characteristics that you think that has helped you become who you are?
Definitely being tenacious, because yes, I do all of these things, but there have been times where I haven't been successful, where there are times I've been told no, there's times that I haven't accomplished a goal, but just to keep going, because if this is something that you are passionate about, then to just keep pushing through it and you will become successful. And I think tenacious is really the most important thing.
Well, listen, if Elite Modeling Company, or if any of the big brand names come and say, Alexandria, we would like you to sign a contract for us because we want you to model, You're gonna say
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. 100% yes.
wow. I mean, it's just amazing how doors continue to open for you as you continue to knock on them and you continue to take, and I love that tenacity, right? You are tenacious about wanting something more. And I got to go back to something you just said, Alexandra. Now, you did the modeling part, and then I read that you were on Law and Order SUV. Alexandria, wait a minute. I mean, that's not like a just that is a big time show. How did that come about?
It was because of my agent that I was able to get that. I was one of the students for the show, which was, I at the time had never watched Law and Order. I didn't know who Ice-T was. I just took a selfie with him and I was like, Mom, is he famous? And yeah, he ended up being. And then ever since then, I fell in love with the show. But because of my agent, I was able to get that. And it was also just another amazing experience that I would have never seen coming, but I took it and ran with it.
You did. I mean, and so had you taken any acting classes at all like before that, or?
Yes, I did.
Wow. Listen, I'm sitting here and in amazement and awe of you. I mean, you're an actress. You're an actress. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I was going to ask you if you sing, but I did read that you play the violin.
I definitely do not sing at all. I'm not a singer. That's not a singer at all. But yes, I do play the violin. I've been playing since the age of 6. I absolutely fell in love with it. It's something that I do. I even go to nursing homes, play my violin before COVID, which was something I'm really passionate about. But even when I'm in an upset mood, a bad mood, I go and play my violin. It just brings joy into my life.
Wow. Wow. So let me ask you this question. What did you do for talent?
I played Devil Went Down to Georgia. I wore a red jumpsuit. I would even twirl while I was playing the song, get down on one knee. I love being able to do that. My favorite song to play.
Wow. I am just, is there anything that you can't do? I mean, really.
I can't sing. Like, I cannot sing. I can't.
But if you wanted to sing, I know you can sing, Alexandria. Oh my goodness. Do you play any other instruments?
I don't. I used to play the flute, but I put most of my focus on my violin because that's just been my favorite since day one.
Wow. Well, listen, one day I would love to hear you play. I mean, I have to, it's just wonderful to see you just excel and just grow into so many areas of life. I mean, I don't know, you're going to be like the first ever violinist, agent, supermodel, assistant director of ESPN. I'm sorry, director of ESPN television for basketball. So I'm just, is what's next for you? Like, do you have any next goals that you have on that you're able to share on your vision board?
Right now, I'm currently studying for my LSATs, and I'm taking them in November and hoping to go to law school in the spring or in the fall. And then I'll be on my way to becoming a sports attorney or a sports agent. So that's really next on my plan. My focus is.
Wow. And so in terms of pageantry, are you still going to pursue in terms of other titles and others, or are you going to put a pause on that?
I think that after this, I'm going to try the USA system. It's always been a dream of mine, and I think I'm at the right age now. I'll be 24 after giving up my international title. And I set a goal for myself before I compete for Miss USA. I wanted to win a national or international title, and I accomplished that. So maybe in the next few years, you'll see me as Miss USA.
Yes, yes. Well, listen, I'm going to speak it now. This is, what is this? September 7th, 2021. So we're going to speak it right now, Alexandria. Welcome, everybody. Introduce Miss USA, Alexandria Palmer. So we're going to claim it now. We're going to speak it now. And I have no doubt. I literally I actually see you there. If it's because it's something that there's something about you that's there's a genuineness about you that I love. And I love the fact that you talked about being authentic, you know, coming into this one. And that is so powerful, because I see so many trying to be someone else or trying to be someone who they think the judges want to see.
Yep.
And I love that about you, about being so authentic. Is there anything else that you do? What are your hobbies? Like, how do you relax? And don't say watch sports. But what does Alexandria do in her time where she's not in pageantry, she's not getting ready to become a lawyer, she's not New York Fashion Week? What does Alexandria like to do just in her downtime?
I love watching different Netflix series or different Netflix movies. I love watching them from different countries all over. It's something I like to do to relax. I'm the one that's telling everyone different Netflix recommendations, just something that I like to do to learn new things. And I watch so many different types of shows that I feel like I learn so much from it. It's just something that I love to do and relax. And there's so many different genres out there.
Awesome, amazing. I just want to ask you, I'm not going to keep you much longer, because listen, y'all, she just came back from Florida. Like, she literally came off the plane and came here to do the interview. So I thank you so much for that. I want to ask you, no, absolutely. So for someone who doesn't quite yet believe in their dreams, right? That their dreams could actually happen. What would you say to them to encourage them to not give up on their dreams?
I would tell them to keep going, that in life that we all go through hardships, and to never give up on your dreams. If you are passionate about something and you want to accomplish something, no matter how hard it gets, remember that goal in mind, because you can be told no many times, but if you are able to accomplish that goal, you will feel so amazing, and to just never give up. And I have been told time and time again that I'm never going to be successful as a woman, a sports attorney, but I am not letting those people tell me no, because this has been a dream of mine. And even if I have to work harder, if I have to work 10 times harder than a male has to do, I'm going to do it, because I'm going to be a successful sports attorney. So no matter what you want to do in life or any goal that you want to accomplish, to just keep going, be tenacious, and remember that goal in mind.
She is, everybody. Alexandria Palmer, there she is. We're so proud of you and so excited for what's coming next. I cannot wait to see what comes next for you. And listen, I'm not going to be surprised at all. I am not going to be surprised as one of the top sports agents. I'm not even going to say women, top sports agents in the world. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity to have met you. And again, never met you before IUM, right? No, we had never met. And so it was such an honor to meet you there and to take your photo. So thank you so much for the honor.
Thank you. And thank you. The pictures were amazing. I love the pictures.
But thank you so much. It was a privilege and an honor. So I got to ask you, is there anyone that you want to give any shout outs to that have supported you at all? And again, I know it can be a long list, so people don't want to start doing that. They don't want to miss anybody, but is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to and just acknowledge at this time?
Definitely my family overall, because they have supported me through all of my dreams, but a special thank you to my mom, who has supported me so much on this journey. This international title is just as much hers as it is mine. She has helped me so much. Even when I've doubted myself, I've been nervous, she was always right there supporting me. She was there the night before sewing my dress, and she just really has helped me through this journey, and I'm so thankful for her. And I also want to thank my best friend, Alexis Cheryl, who has helped me so much, supported me as well. She was the one that was FaceTiming me every night, preparing me for the pageant and just making me feel that I was ready.
Wonderful. Well, listen, I can only say, thank you. Thank you so much for just never giving up. Thank you for not letting go. Thank you for being tenacious, persistent, amazing, phenomenal, powerful, awesome, whatever, just so many words I could describe you, Alexandria. And just thank you so much for being that and more. And I'm excited to see what's next for you. Please know, I'm always here to be a support of you. Whatever I can do to support you along your journey, I am here to do just that. I'm so proud of you in whatever small way that I can. And so thank you so much. Listen, where can people connect with you on social media? How can people get in touch with you?
On social media, my Facebook is Alexandria Palmer and my page is International United Miss. And then for Instagram, it is IUMMISS. So make sure to follow. And if you are looking for a pageant to compete in, look at International United Miss, because I have competed in so many other pageants before, but this one was truly life-changing. Like I said, I just got back from my first royalty trip in Orlando. It has been an amazing experience and it's just getting started. So I can't wait to see what the rest of the year has to hold. So if you're looking for a pageant, look at International United Miss. The state pageant registration is open and the appointed title registration is open.
Wonderful. We love Holly and we love Chrisanne. They're amazing and phenomenal. So proud of them as well. I remember when they began this this amazing journey with IUM, and it's just so wonderful to see them where they are now and the impact that it's had on so many, again, sisterhood, right? The pageant of sisterhood. And so thank you. Is there any more, Alexandria, that you want to share with us about you, about your journey, what's going? The platform is yours.
I'm trying to think. Right now, I'm currently working as a legal assistant. So that's one step that's helping me prepare to go to law school, just to get that experience, because I wanted to truly make sure that law was what I want to do, because I've heard stories about people working at a law firm and then saying, oh, this is not for me. But it made me fall in love with law even more and has made me want to just start law school ASAP.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, listen. Thank you so much, everybody. This is Alexandria Palmer. Listen, our soon-to-be Miss USA. I'm telling you, listen, we speak things into the atmosphere on this show. So that's one thing that we do. We claim things, we put things out there and believe, and then we go get it. So I believe that, Alexandria, there is no doubt that if it's meant for you to have, if you can reach it, you're going to reach it and you're going to grab it. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. Anything more you want to share with us before we let you go?
Not that I can think of, but just to let everyone know to never give up on your dreams, to keep pushing, and no matter how many times that you're told no, to get up even stronger from it.
Thank you, everybody. That's Alexandria Palmer. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on our show. Absolutely. Listen, everybody, stay with us. Inspiration with Troy Alexander Live. We're here every week with amazing guests, again, talking about their journey and their platforms and how they got to the mountaintop. Listen, we're excited about it because this is not the end for Alexandria. Please get to know her name, because her name will be on the marquee. I have no doubt, no doubt about it. So thank you so much again. Don't give up on your dreams. And you know what? Our motto is dream, take that step and walk with purpose into your destiny. This is Troy Alexander. Have a great night, and I'll see you next week. Go get your dream. Thank you, Alexandra. Have a good night.
Thank you.